Hey everyone, Brandon, the Shaving Realtor. How's it going, everyone? So tonight I'm doing a video. As some of you guys know, Shave the Man Facebook page. They've been tagging guys back and forth and having guys come out and do some videos and naming the 7 sins of shaving and giving their opinions on what their 7 sins are. So this afternoon, Kenny Riberall, Shaving with Rib, tagged me today. So I appreciate that, Kenny, and I was actually kind of excited about it. And so I made a list, and so tonight I'm going to give you my 7 sins of shaving. Number one, greed, the most expensive and least expensive item that I have. The most expensive item I have is the Claymore razor by Executive Shaving out of the UK. When I first got into shaving about a year and a half ago, this was one of the first items that I actually went out and purchased. I love this razor. It is heavy. It's a single edge razor. It's got a feather blade in it, which took me a while to get used to. But I actually use this razor a lot on the go because I leave the razor in. I could get about 8 or 10 good shaves out of this blade in this razor. And because I usually take the razor blade out of all my razors in between, I usually leave this. So there's times when I'm in a rush, and besides, when I shave, I can usually get 3 passes on each side. So it's just, actually, this is a good razor for me, at least when I'm on the go. Love this razor. I paid about $100 for this. The least expensive item probably is my pre-shave oil. I mixed this up. I had this bottle laying around. I put some castor oil, I've got some olive oil, and I have some avocado oil in here. And then I put a few drops of tea tree oil. Smells nice. I use this as a pre-shave oil. And probably, I mean, besides I had the bottle, if it cost me 50 cents maybe to put the oils together, but I use this quite often actually. So that's probably the least expensive. Number 2, Wrath. Products that I love and products that I hate. Products that I love, without a doubt, no questions asked, no comparison, hands down, Barrister Man Adagio. I just got this soap a few months ago, and I absolutely love it. The smell, I can't stop smelling this. Very grassy, very earthy, and I've got the aftershave splash that goes with it. It's got a little bit of menthol splash on a hot summer day, and you want a nice cool shave after getting out of a shower, Barrister Man Adagio. No, hands down, my favorite. I don't have anything really that I hate. I would say out of all the products, I had to think about this a little bit, but there is one item that I purposely don't really use that much anymore. I don't care for it, but it is the first shaving brush that I got when I first got in it. I bought this as a kit, part of a kit from the Art of Shaving. And it's a Badger brush. There's just no backbone to it. It's very flimsy. It really doesn't work up a lather much. So I would say that this would probably be the item that I dislike the most. Number 3, gluttony. 3 products that I find delicious. Katie's Bubble. Levert Orange. Very citrusy, very orangey, like orange peels. Absolutely, you feel like taking a scoop out of this and eating it. I absolutely love Katie's Bubble Levert Orange. Vita, you make outstanding products. Oleo Soapworks, Pucker. Again, very nice. It's like a lemon sugar cookie. Very delicious. Smells outstanding. I love this. The one I love the most, is the most delicious to me, is from the Club, Decadence. This smells like chocolate covered cherries. You know, it could be like a brownie, but it's more like chocolate covered cherries to me. But I mean, just look at it. I use this soap for special occasions, but the smell, you want to talk delicious, this is delicious. And of course, look at the aftershave splash bottle. I mean, just very classy. And again, the smell, I love it. Very delicious. Number 4, products that you neglect out of laziness. Now, I don't want anybody to think this one was kind of tough because I don't want anyone to think the wrong thing, but there's a story behind this. So let me show you the product and then I'll give you real fast what the story is. This is a shaving mug. It's got my name on it. My wife had this custom made for me a few months ago. I love the mug. It sits on my display. I don't use it. The reason I don't use it versus a shaving bowl versus a shaving mug, there's not a lot of room to get in here. I kind of have bigger hands and it gets difficult in here. And I don't enjoy when the handle of the brush is banging against the side of this. So I talked to my wife. She completely understands. She bought this for me as a surprise gift. I think it was for Father's Day she got this for me. But again, I love the mug. I do. Just the custom thing. I just don't use it. And laziness is probably exactly why I don't use it. Number 5. What are you most proud of in your collection? Kirch Bourbon. Kirch Bourbon. I don't know, maybe about a year or so ago, 10 months ago, Monica from Vanulay put out a message on one of the Facebook pages asking for some suggestions on some different scents. I'm a bourbon lover. A buddy of mine, we infuse different flavors into bourbons, and cherry is one of them. And I just love that smell of the bourbon with the infused cherry smell. I just posted it out there and said, hey, how about bourbon and cherries? And literally within a half an hour, Monica had sent me this picture written in German, Kirch Bourbon, which is cherries and bourbon. And so I kind of feel, I was part of this. So I am proud of this. And I absolutely love it. CD Shaving, he did a nice video on Kirch Bourbon. And I just feel kind of like I had a part of this. So that's why I'm so proud of this. And it is an outstanding smell. And it is an outstanding soap. 6, lust. What do you want most but you do not have? I think I watch some of these shaving dens and how guys have their bathrooms set up. I would love to have a bathroom just tricked out and with some shaving themes. And I don't have a lot of room. What you see behind me is just on the wall, and then I've got more that's just like crammed in my medicine cabinet. I would love to have a nice shaving den bathroom where I can really trick it out and display my stuff more. So that would be number 6, lust. Number 7, envy. Who in the shaving community do you envy? Very difficult. I mean, there's just so many of you guys have, just give so much to the community. And I love watching a lot of these videos. I think it probably comes down, and I wouldn't even want to name all the names because I know I would miss guys. So this came down to a decision of whose videos probably do I watch the most. And I mean, I can't tell you, there's got to be 10 or 12 guys that the videos that I've learned so much. But the one guy that I probably watch videos the most of is Kevy Shaves. I probably watch his videos more. I get more out of what he does. And he's got a lot of things that I love. Some of the products, aftershave clones and splashes that he has. And that's probably why I'm more envious of him. So those are my 7 sins of shaving. Probably not as exciting as you would think. But I'm going to tag a few people now. Again, I have no clue who's been tagged and who hasn't, so I'm just going to throw these 3 names out, and if you haven't been tagged, you're tagged. So here we go. Right off the bat, I don't know if Kevy was actually tagged by anybody. So, Kevy, I'm tagging you. I'd love to see your video of your 7 sins of shaving. I was looking and I didn't see any video, so either I missed it or But if not, I'm tagging you. Another guy, when I went to the Chicago meetup, I met some great guys. And the one guy that really spent some time talking to me and shared a lot of his experience with me, and he was the guy that said, you got to get a single edge razor. And I played around, I finally did. But that guy was Dave Polka. So Dave, if you haven't been tagged, you're tagged, buddy. I'd love to see, I know you've done videos in the past, I'd love to see your 7 sins of shaving. And then the last guy, probably, again, I didn't see any videos that he did 7 sins of shaving, but this is the guy that sold me my first single edge razor, which is a gold dollar, a GD 100, and I have used it. Anthony Esposito, the Stallion. If you have not been tagged, or you've been tagged and you're not doing the video, well, I'm tagging you. So with all of that being said, I'm 11 minutes into this, and I threw this out. I appreciate everything that you guys have done. I appreciate you guys watching this video. And as always, have a great day.